Last time, we left off on the shores of Lake Dinishir. You guys just reached the edge of the cave system when you got attacked by harpies. You quickly dispatched them, explored into the cave using the river, found a water elemental that tried to ambush you, and then found a frost giant skeleton that then tried to ambush you. Had a lovely conversation with a grandma. Agreed to take her cauldron and a treasure in return for letting her go. You guys then grabbed your loot, returned back to East Haven, where you got rewarded for finding out what happened to the fisherman. And then now we're about walking out of the town center. So it's about 5 o'clock. You guys had a long day, but there's still some daylight time left. I know there was talks about going to a seance. That was something on the list.
Yeah, when is the seance? Is that like, do we have to go there at night?
Yeah, the seance is around 8. You can also go into the tavern there at the White Lady Inn if you guys want to hear any new gossip that's running around. You can do that as well.
I probably
Always up for some good gossip.
need to long rest before we would get into any more like confrontations.
Yeah, but seance.
I know. I want to go.
Well, I'm gonna short rest and go to the seance.
I wish we would long rest at some point, so I get my rages back. It's very difficult to be angry when I'm tired.
You guys can do whatever
False.
you like. I mean, you have several hours between now and the seance. If you want to take a short rest, you are able to.
Or you're saying skip the seance?
No, it's around 5 o'clock now. Seance is at 8.
No,
so
no,
you guys...
I'm talking to Bethany.
Oh.
Mira and Myrick are tired.
M's got to be a problem.
I mean, I'm still fucking going to the seance.
I mean, the seance sounds like it would be cool to check out.
I'm just saying I may be completely useless if something
Like what?
should happen at the seance.
What could happen? It's just a seance.
Demons.
Oh wait, no, I'm hard root. I'm not a crazy gnome. Yes, we should be careful.
I'm still going to the seance. Tired or not.
Can we postpone this seance?
I thought the guy doing it was just doing it like he was just doing it now.
There have been several.
Well, I mean, I think we'll be okay at any rate, but whatever you guys want.
Yeah, I don't have any spell slots left, but I have a bow, so I don't need it too much.
So you guys all want to head into the White Lady Inn?
Talk to people. The gossip.
Talk to people, wait for the seance, get some food.
Mm-hmm.
What is the plan with the cauldron?
Well,
For now.
Are you going to try to sell that, or are you guys going to keep it with you? Or you could deliver it to, if there's a town that you'd like to offer it to, that's also an option.
Are there specifically any towns that we visited that have been like, that are more like poor, destitute than other towns?
Typically, the smaller towns seem to be a little worse off. But as far as food shortages go, the ones that you've seen, East Haven has a fairly good population that constantly always has to go out for fish. Burnchander, Targos, any of those towns could be interested, but really, it's a pretty good prize to any of them should you wish to do that, or you can just keep it for yourselves. As of now, people just think you have a cauldron that you're hauling around.
Mhm. Um, I don't care if we give
Maybe
it to somebody or if we keep it.
But I know the
maybe
people
we
of
keep it
Lonelywood would like it.
until
The people of Lonelywood,
Mm-hmm.
that's all the way up there, though.
maybe we keep it until an opportunity presents itself.
That sounds
No
good to
problem
me.
with that. So we'll have you guys store that with your mounts, just to keep everything in one place. Wouldn't be surprised if some of the axe beaks tend to nest in it. So you guys head over to the White Lady Inn, which is the short jaunt from the town center. There's a small crowd in here now, grabbing drinks. Fishing hour is kind of ended. Locals just starting to bury their noses in their alcohol, and there's some cheeses and bread coming around for food. You guys are free to take a table, relax if you'd like.
Yep, I'll just sort of kick back and listen to what's going on.
All right. So during this time, you all can take a short rest if you choose to, as you just kind of listen to the surroundings, rest from your busy day. I would like everyone to give me a perception check.
Oh, I have a +4 and got a 6. Bethany, you and I are not noticing anything.
We're too busy looking at that cauldron.
We are.
So during your time here, you guys do come upon some interesting things that catch your attention. The first couple, more notably, reference the burning of the wizard that you guys have seen recently. So when the townsfolk started to talk a little bit too loudly, alcohol affecting them a little bit too much, you hear a conversation on one of the tables. And it starts with, I heard the real reason they burned that wizard. Heard he hired some of the locals here to help him find this buried tower. And then he killed him to keep that location a secret. He must have something pretty important there. Well, I'll tell you what. One of those who scouted it out told me where I was at. I'm not going to go myself. I have no interest, but I think I can make some coin by selling that location to some of the more bold people. Who knows what's there?
Do I catch this person's eye for a second?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna nod at him.
You guys kind of lock eyes for a second. Kind of holds up his tankard and then goes back to his conversation.
All right.
Ryan jizzes in his pants.
Not again.
Lock eyes across the room.
You hear another conversation. This one probably catches Hardroot's interest. They keep telling everybody this cold and all this ice, it's not the Frostmaiden. I think it's this arcane brotherhood that I've been hearing about. I think they're plotting to take over 10 towns. That wizard who was burned at the stake here, I think he admitted to being one of them. He said there were others of that arcane brotherhood wizards looking around among us. Baelish Gant is behind it all, no doubt. Scoundrels locked away in Revel's End. But I have a feeling he's still pulling strings from in there. Those
Do
of
we
you who are
know what-
local, yeah, you're familiar with Revel's End. It is the prison. It is on the kind of a northeast coastline along the Sea of Moving Ice. It's quite a haul. It's outside of your current map for 10 towns.
To the east or to the west?
I'll show you here. 1 second.
Because Oral was supposed to be out to the west, right?
I thought she was out to the east.
So I clarified in my notes. So I don't know if you guys saw it. So the Sea of Moving Ice is pretty much the large frozen ocean here. I think they said it was northwest of the ship is kind of what you guys have gathered. So looking at your map,
Oh, northwest of the Dark Duchess on an island hidden in the Sea of Moving Ice. Okay. Yes.
go. Oh, don't do that button. Dangerous button. All right, so that location up there.
It's pretty far up there.
Sure is. This a little bit bigger.
Then what would the X down towards the south is the evil dwarf?
Yes,
Right.
yes. That place down to the south is where you saw on the Dweger map where they have a possible base down there. So yeah, this Rebels in this prison is quite a ways through the tundra to get up to there. There's no roads up there. It's at least nothing anymore. In addition to both of those things, here. You hear as the night continues on, I'm telling you, I saw a ship in the ice. It's northwest of Bremen. The whole thing was frozen. Pretty close to the shore, maybe quarter mile. I don't know how it got there. I can tell you what, it's not going anywhere else. But I'm wondering, think it could be a pirate ship? You know, I heard those are full of treasure.
Map updated.
So, and you guys, let me go ahead and just reveal.
So out by Bremen, there was a ship in the ice.
Some of those places I'm sure you guys have been around here before, so I'm just gonna say you have good familiarity with all the major towns. You guys have a map and everything anyway.
Wait, a shift or a ship?
Ship.
A ship.
That it was northwest from Bremen. So probably along one of the coastlines up in this area, around there, perhaps.
Are we supposed to be able to see up there now? 'Cause
No.
no.
Nope. Not yet.
Gotcha.
Because you don't really know where that's at. The other town is a place that you're familiar with, the prison.
Well,
Let's see. I think there's your scores. Yes, one more. Okay. The final one that you've heard as you guys are resting before the seance begins. Did you hear? They keep talking about it. Oh no, they said it was some kind of star that fell from the sky. I don't believe it. No, I think it was in the mountains south of here, not too far. But ever since then, some of the folks have been saying they're hearing voices in their head. No, they don't seem to understand. They sounds like gibberish. But weird enough as it is. All right. So after a few hours, you see a small halfling that you have seen before, dressed very vibrantly. This is Ronaldo. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna start soon. I know you're all excited. Who's interested? I know some of you. Last time, I didn't go as planned, but I'm pretty sure this time is gonna be much better. So if anybody's interested, head on to the back room, and we'll begin shortly.
I'm gonna.
You see, as he did that, not many people that like in the general lounging area here are just kind of looking around. No one seems to be moving yet.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and saunter
Head up.
back there.
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper to one of the people who pass by. I'm gonna ask them if they know what happened last time you tried one.
Oh, last time? Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if it's true, but someone was saying that they got their pockets picked.
I see.
Keep an eye out.
Both.
Is anybody not going back there? Completely optional.
I mean, I figured I'd just follow everybody else. So,
Okay, but I'm gonna keep an extra close eye on my going first.
Mm-hmm.
it's like, joke's on you. I don't have any money.
Yes, come around, come around. Grab a chair. Hot table's in the middle here.
I'm sitting down right there.
Right on the ground.
No, at the hot table. Oh. Yeah.
No, I didn't mean that.
I figured
Mira
Mara just
can
started
share.
dancing on a table.
And share a chair with me. We'll be chair buddies.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to just walk on the table. How rude of me.
No, it's okay. I'll grab another chair. Have a seat.
That's pretty barbarian. You just walk over and just sit directly on the tabletop. All right.
That's right, let's get this show going.
So he walks around, lighting some incense in the corner, lighting some of the candles, kind of lowering the firelight from the hearth. You see the scents start to fill the room. Wisps of smoke are dancing around in the light. Multicolored lamps start to flicker a light from the rafters. You see the fanciful halfling push back the sleeves on his robe and raises his hands up and closes his eyes. And then he opens it up, looks at all of you. Now, I don't want you guys to get scared, so everything's safe here. Okay. Lady who watches from the lake, come to us in our darkest hour. Tell us what you have seen. There's kind of an eerie silence. Then you start to see a thick frost forming on the inside of the room's windows. Could be from the hearth. Not quite sure, but all the windows start to turn opaque. And then, one by one, the candles start to snuff out. You see the little trailing whiffs of smoke starting to dance around the room. Ah, yes, she comes to us this night. So, she's wonderful with questions, should you have any. Or we could see what's on her mind. But I'm going to need your help to persuade her. Can't do this on my own. Who's willing to help?
I
Who-
will.
Ah, yes. Let's see if we together can help convince her to share knowledge. All right, Merrick, how would you like to try to persuade this spirit to share knowledge with you?
Can I sing her a song?
Absolutely. What kind of song are you going to sing that would appease a spiritual woman?
Must be Stevie Nicks.
Song would appease us. What kind of song do you guys think would appease a spiritual woman?
I don't know. I'm not a bard.
I never said I was a good bard.
Merrick, probably not something from, a rough and tumble tavern, some of your inappropriate lyrics that you have stated before. Maybe something more melodic.
Sing her like one of the spooky ship
Old
songs
MacDonald.
I used to sing on,
Okay.
on the ship.
Okay.
Scary Stevie.
Are you just going to sing it, or are you going to play an instrument?
Play my lute. Actually,
gonna
I'll
play your
use the flute. I'm gonna play with the flute.
Okay. You pull out your bone flute and start playing along. You play a small song, speaking between as the notes kind of echo off this room. Go ahead and give me a perception check, or sorry, a performance check.
Nice.
The way that Merrick is able to time the ending of the echo of the song with the sang words is eerie in its own right. It almost sounds like multiple people are in here playing and performing, but it is just Merrick. All right, most impressive. Anyone else want to help?
Do we know who this spirit is or was?
Oh, the lady, the white lady.
Oh, it is the spirit of the white lady.
Ah, yeah, well, let's hope it's not always.
What could it be if it's not?
We don't want to entertain that. But the white lady is the most, I would say, common visitor that we have when she takes a break from walking across the lake. Rumor is that her rich husband's ship sank. Distraught, she disappeared not too long after. But enough of sorrowness. Anyone else?
Can I, you said there was like incense and stuff burning around, right?
Yeah, yep.
Can I, enhance
Ooh.
the smoke that's floating around with some
I think you would probably,
herbalism? Or
yeah, you'd be fairly adept at that. Yeah, go ahead and go and give me like an herbalism roll.
uh, herbalism. Herbalism kit. 3. I rolled a 1. Shit, I knocked it over.
You're going over there pulling some incense that is very, very popular from where you're from, and start to burn it in a little sensor over there. The room fills with this really thick, kind of heavy scent. To you, it smells amazing. It reminds you of home. The rest of you, it's pretty pungent. It's almost like burning hair.
Tasty.
They probably use a lot of dung for firewood up there. Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah. Smells like home.
But it does
Do
put
you
on a
like?
really nice smoke show. Anyone else want to try? If not, we'll see what happens. Surprised Mara's not. She's our resident performer as well.
Well, I don't know. This magic is kind of weird to me.
All right, no problem at all. Moments go by, and I need everyone to give me a perception check. That Garm didn't get some high rolls. Okay. Mara and Garm, you both notice as you're kind of looking around on the far left side above the bear head over there. On the windows, you see writing begin to form on the frost.
Do you
Words
recognize?
just say, "I'm here."
I'm. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know. It could be someone different than this we were expecting.
Oh, oh yes, that is a good sign. Okay. Do anybody have any questions, or maybe we'll see if she has some tale that she wants to share.
What do you usually ask her about?
Local gossip. It's always a fairly popular one. Sometimes people are looking for lost things, and she could help provide guidance. Other times, she just provides, I don't know, comfort to those.
Ask her what she knows about ask her if she knows of any mysterious dwarves in the
You
area around the 10 towns.
you see Ronaldo go stiff. His eyes start to glaze over, and he starts to float a little bit above the ground. Those evil dwarves have been stalking this area. But thanks to you, they have been sent back packing. My lake
can we
is
be
now
sure?
clear.
Oh.
Well, what were you asking?
Oh, I was just going to say, how can we be sure? But I guess if she's the ghost of the lake, she would know.
Go visit them. Find where they dwell. Their story isn't yet to be finished. Right. I need another, if someone would be so kind, performance check or persuasion to see if you guys can keep her on her good side. Merrick. Okay. Merrick, are you going to continue with that song, or are you going to do something different?
I'll do something similar, but it'll be a different song.
You hear the tune change from Merrick as it becomes a little bit more aggressive, a little fiery. And you can see the flames start to jump around in the hearth. You see the room goes suddenly warm, almost uncomfortably warm, as the heat in the hearth radiates intensely. Her eyes glow red. Cult is here. Devil worship is not welcome here. They lair in the castle, pretending to be. And then all the heat just drops down. Candles dim down again, those that were lit. You see frost creep across the floor.
Is it getting close to us?
It is radiating around you guys, yes.
I'm
Is
gonna lift
anyone...
my feet off the floor and put them
Okay.
in the chair. I don't like this.
Does anyone have any other questions they wish to ask?
Is there anything the white lady needs?
Okay.
What's your name, white lady?
She might be tired of everybody calling her the White Lady.
Yeah.
I would like to have at least 3 people give me a performance or persuasion check. And we'll see how that works.
I can participate in.
Bethany, perform with me.
I don't know what I want to perform. It's a little spooky, but
I have -1 charisma. I'm not doing shit.
That's where I'm sitting too. But I can attempt it. I'll attempt one.
I'll do some persuasion since I'm talking.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
God damn.
Done.
You
I love how I'm the most spooked the fuck out and I'm performing.
Playing like some jaunty tunes for Mira to pose to.
Well, Garm done peed his
I,
pants.
I fill the place up with stink smoke and just start swearing at the ghost.
Right.
I went with
Fascinating.
performance because I had been doing fairly well.
Stink smoke.
I should have gone with persuasion.
I think I will lean in and start doing I'll face my fears. I will step into the smoky mist stuff, and I will put my arm on Mirk's shoulder to encourage her, and then start doing a little dwarven dance
Okay.
because despite how I'm feeling creeped out by the situation, I can't let her do this by herself and keep the whole thing going.
Gotta dance the fear away.
Does a dwarven dance look?
I immediately just thought of like a jig of some kind, like an
That's what I was
Irish
kind
jig,
of like.
with some hip thrust because it's Mira. Like oh.
You see that frost creeps even more as the room goes very, very cold. You all begin to hear sounds of water around you. Though looking around, you see no liquid water. I am bound to it. The figurehead from my husband's ship. When I was sacrificed on.
I want to ask her if she's talking about that spooky frozen ship that we heard about.
This is close. In the town hall. Return it to the lake. And you see Ronaldo just fall to the ground. The fire in the hearth returns to normal. The chill starts to warm up to how the temperature was before. You see Ronaldo stand up in the corner. Well, I don't think she came. Disappointing. I was hoping
If
for
I
another
had a
show.
nickel. Sorry.
Well, if you're all interested, we can try again tomorrow. What do you say? You've been so gracious.
Yes, good try.
Yeah, I think we got. Yeah, I think it's good. I think we're good. Thanks, though.
Oh, well. Okay. Well, put out a good word if anybody's interested.
Do we, like,
We'll do. Thank you very much.
do we pay him? Or how does this work?
Do we pick up? You suck his dick.
So as you all stand up and begin to head out of this part of the room, and are you guys going back out to the table, or what do you got? What is your plans?
Go to sleep. A long sleep.
As Merrick leaves, she's gonna like hold up her lute and be like, "Merrick will save you, scary ghost lady."
I'll leave a coin on the table.
Hey, thank you so much.
It was copper.
Ah. So you guys are free to head back to your sleeping arrangements. Some of you, most of you, are in the room. Those who want to sleep out with your animal companions are obviously free to do so.
Okay. I want to make sure the cauldron's still in place.
So you go out there, and yes, the cauldron still is in place. It looks like there's a couple of the sled dogs curled up inside of it,
Wow.
but it is still in place.
Good. I will take a long rest.
Yep, you are all free to go ahead and take a long rest.
So they say like the figurine that was on the ship is in this town hall somewhere. What you said?
The figurehead.
Figurehead.
She was sacrificed on the figurehead, which is probably the frozen ship. So we need to go to the frozen ship to get the figurehead to bring it back to put it in the lake.
Okay.
So she can rest. So she can have her long rest.
Nice.
Are there any temples or anything around here?
Like religious centers?
Yeah. I was just wondering. If there aren't
Particularly you're looking
specifically,
for?
that's fine. What's that?
Anyone specifically you're looking for?
Oh, I was just looking for saloon. I was just wondering if there were any in the 10 towns, like, or what religious things were around here.
There are some. The main shrine in East Haven is actually to Tempest. Burn Shander may be a good place to go investigate. I know there's a temple area there. But from what you gather, East Haven is at the most deity-centric town.
Okay. Just wondering. And what day is it?
It is now the 11th.
Okay.
Uh, 4 days until the sacrifice.
Mhm. Okay. Well, yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll just go to sleep. I'll just go to sleep.
Right. So as you all wake up feeling refreshed the next morning, the day is yours.
So we have a couple things. We have the dwarf, the Dwegar place, the boat, and the prison.
And the town hall for the
Town-
creepy ghost lady.
What's in the town hall?
She said something about
Figurehead
the
from the
figurehead
ship.
being in there.
I thought it was in the boat.
No, when I asked her about if it was in the boat, she said no, it's close. It's in the town hall.
Yeah.
We have
And
to
to
get it
return it
and
to
take
the
it
lake.
back to the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to take it to the boat. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, yep, that makes more sense. Okay,
And then,
well,
and then we heard something about a sunken tower too.
oh yeah, and the Arcane Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys also have good mead still on your list.
Oh yeah, there was a thing in Goodmead.
You don't have to do anything, but that is the other one that you guys have.
Well, where are we? So we're in East Haven.
Oh,
going to
and you
sleep?
had Yeah, it's something else in Dugan's Hole as well. But anyway, sorry, continue.
What do we think we want to do with this cauldron?
We want. We'll save it until we find someone in need.
Well, I don't know that we want to keep dragging it around.
How big is the cauldron and how much does it weigh?
If I recall, the cauldron is about 4 feet in diameter.
Can I do a strength check to see if I can manage it?
Yeah. I'm going to do a strength check.
I got it.
Nice.
I'll carry this around.
So it will take both hands. It's too bulky to really fit on a sled. It's also too bulky to fit on an axe beak.
We just tie a rope to it and have it like drag behind the axe beak.
You could. I mean, it is not. It is more awkward than it is heavy. It's around
Can
50
I just carry
pounds.
it? Can I just pull it? And then if
Tie
we
it
get
to your waist and just drag it.
yeah.
You can do anything you'd like to do.
I mean, that seems unnecessary. Like,
Strong. This is
yeah,
extreme.
but are you going to be doing that for miles and miles and miles all the way through the tundra and everything? Like, my whole point was we should just find somebody to give it to.
I
You
mean,
could always try to. Yeah. You guys imagine that it would be something where if there was someone with enough money, probably somebody that ran a town, you could probably get a pretty good chunk of change for it.
Yeah,
Being
I
able
think
to feed
also-
people in a town would be interesting.
I want to give it to people that need it though.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for like a church or a temple or something.
Well, some of you are from different towns. So does anybody have a proclivity to your main town?
I mean, Rhino
I
said
don't-
Lonelywood.
yeah, I wouldn't have any. I wouldn't. I'm not familiar with this level of magic, so I'd have no idea.
I don't. Lonelywood's not that big of a town, and we have woods to hunt out of, so not Lonelywood. I think maybe a bigger town to feed more people.
Well, like I said, that's why I was looking at
Church
Give it-
or temple or something.
give it to a temple because they'll be able to,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that we're going to really give it to Tempest though. But
As far as the towns go, Dugan's Hole is one of the poorest. Caer Dineval is also fairly poor. Some of you probably have thoughts on those towns itself.
Definitely
So
don't
very-
think we should give it to like the people that run East Haven, because the ghost lady said they were evil. Right? Isn't that who she was talking about when she was like,
Oh, she just said there were devil worshippers.
The devil worshippers were not in East Haven. He said, if I recall, Caer Dineval.
"What's that?"
that was where we saw the Dwagars at.
Yes, that's where you found them in one of the rundown, abandoned inns.
Yeah. It says something about someone was in the castle or something, right?
Hmm. Yeah, they're all in a castle. So, at any rate, I guess we can carry it around until whenever, but it just seems like a big thing to be carrying around.
Well, see, if you put stuff in it though, then it just becomes
A bucket. That's fair. So then where do you want to go from here? Would you like to go check out the town hall? See if we can get the thing to take to the lady?
Yeah, if we're already here, might as well, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get on a spirit's good side.
Yeah. I just wonder how big this figurehead would be. Probably pretty big. It's on a ship.
Yeah, pretty big.
I
Yeah.
never saw it on my shoulder to it.
All right, so what is the final plan then, at least for today?
We're gonna go to the town hall to see about the figurehead and see if we can find it and take it, and then trek towards the boat northwest of Bremen, right?
Okay. Pull this one up.
I apologize if you guys are being assaulted with kitty purrs. My cat is
Being
sitting on my
salty.
shoulder right next to my mic. Hello.
Oh, is that your cat?
Speaking
Cat said hello.
Yes, the cat said hello.
speaking of cats, I'm drinking a alcohol called Chonk, and it has a gigantic fat cat on it,
Yes.
and it's called Funky Monkey Sunday Sour.
You said you were gonna share that.
Yeah, you better get up here then.
Mm.
It's blackcurrant, plum, pomegranate, banana, and peanut butter.
What?
What?
It
Is it
is
like a
so good. It's like chocolate peanut butter.
mead or like a
It's a
lager?
it's a sour ale.
Oh man. Better get up there, Emery. Please.
Yeah, she told me I wasn't allowed to drink it, but that she would share it.
No, I said all of them because I'm selfish.
Mhm.
Like a clam?
Oh, it's a shellfish.
It is. That is. You're right. That is a shellfish.
Boo.
I love that's like the you've been quiet most of the night so far, Nate, and that's where you speak up.
Whoops.
Whoop.
Having grid issues. Pardon me. Let's go ahead and take a quick break then while I fiddle with this here,
Wait,
and then Emery can go try that beer and tell us all about it.
I'll take it down to him because I love him.
Success.
You guys have like one of those vacuum tube things in your house
Oh, that'd be
so
so
you guys
cool.
can
Oh,
just
that would be
ship
cool.
beer around? That'd be amazing.
The Bank of Emery and Bethany. You have a 3D printer, Emery. Get printing.
Oh shit, yeah.
They could always just put in a dumb waiter.
The tube is way cooler.
Right. If commit. Humby.
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 That beer is
Big.
too good.
Oh, damn it. Okay. You
It
gotta
is
you
too
gotta
good.
share a picture so I can see if I can find it, which I won't be able to.
I think it's a local.
Oh,
It's
well, sounds
local.
okay. Well, road trip. I need to get barbecue anyway.
No, you should come see us. Everyone should come see us. I think Eric and Ashley had a good time when they came to stay with us.
Yeah.
That
doesn't
wasn't a
sound
very
exciting.
good. Yeah.
That was so sad.
Well, I'm partly distracted, so I just heard you make a comment. I was like, oh, yeah.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
There.
Yeah, hanging out there
Okay.
and having fun. Also, to be fair, I never actually sound very excited when I talk to people. My
That's-
sister makes a comment about it every time when she calls me on the phone. She's like, wow, thanks for making it sound like you care.
There's a dude at work who is the same exact way. Because I'm like, dude, we need this thing, blah, 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 get these things around. He's like, okay. And it's like, are you mad at me? Like, I can't. Are you pissed? Are you okay? I can't tell.
Oh shit, it's not local, by the way. It's North Dakota.
Oh, shit.
So you guys
Fuck
might
you guys, we're going to North Dakota.
Well, we could go North Dakota first, get the beer, and then head down to get barbecue.
It'll be gone by then.
I think the beer's gonna keep longer than the barbecue, though, right?
Oh shit. They it just went into effect yesterday because it's new law day. We can get drive-through cocktails
What?
in Virginia. Yeah, you can get to go cocktails. Like
Is this place ran by the police department?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you can get fucking a mojito in a to-go cup. And
Then be arrested immediately. Nice.
I mean, I don't know that. Does Virginia have an open container law?
I thought that was a federal law.
I don't know.
In Virginia, it is illegal for the driver of a motor vehicle to consume alcohol or possess an open container of alcohol while driving on a public highway.
Okay,
Only the
but-
driver. The passengers can have open containers,
Yeah.
right?
As
So
soon
we
as
just
you
gotta take
hang
turns
off,
driving.
you're good.
Yes.
If you have a Tesla, it's fine. It'll just drive itself.
In fact,
Virginia is one of a handful of states that don't prohibit passengers from drinking alcohol or possessing open containers of alcohol in a vehicle.
just need a really long straw and you'll be fine.
Hell yeah. Honestly, though, for real, the Indiana restrictions of alcohol has like ingrained so much anxiety for me because, like, I was like the Joe a few days ago, and he's like putting alcohol in the back seat, and I'm like, are you supposed to do that?
It's like,
Is
you
it
gotta
sealed?
put that in the trunk.
It needs to be in the bag and in the trunk.
I'm supposed to drink it real fast.
And he's like, it's fine, it's fine. And he's not wrong because, like, here Emery's saying, fuck, a passenger can fucking be drinking. It's
Yep.
perfectly okay.
Virginia's open container law creates a rebuttable presumption that the driver consumed alcohol if certain facts are present. So basically, you can argue that you didn't consume alcohol, and they allow for that to be argued.
Yeah.
Huh.
Breathalyzers and shit.
They probably have ways of making it challenging if you're trying to lie to them.
Probably, but it's
Nightsticks.
yeah, guns, fucking. But apparently, it's a thing. Yeah, Because I wondered that too. Because they're like, oh, well, and then they had some guy on the news, and this is the only reason I know about it. It's because there's some guy in the news who's like a bar owner, and he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna drive up business real good for us. Now we can serve a whole new customer base. I'm like, mm,
For about a week till they're all in jail. What are you talking about?
should you be though? Like, that doesn't seem right.
Fuck public safety. We need alcohol.
So yeah, to-go cocktails in Virginia. There you go.
Well, I mean, we could get to go margaritas, remember? I got to
Oh
go.
shit, yeah. I think they count margaritas as like a beer though. Because you can sell margaritas in the grocery store, but you can't sell liquor in a grocery store.
Yeah, they don't sell
So you
liquor.
can't.
Yeah, no, we
What kind
can't
of
get.
backward fucking place are you at?
I don't know. I don't know that it's because what it really is that the government runs the alcohol. Like, there's no liquor stores in Virginia. They're all government run. So the government gets all the profit and everything from liquor sales. And so yeah, like we have massive wine sections and stuff, but there's no liquor at the grocery store. It's fucked up.
Yeah, like a third of the grocery is wine because it's all wine.
Yeah, that's actually true.
And then when we drive around here, there's like a winery every 5 minutes.
There's so many wineries. It's too bad wine sucks.
They have a bunch of breweries here too. I don't know. Virginia people like their alcohol. They like their weeds and their alcohols.
That is true. Anyway, what were we talking about? What are we doing? Playing a game? What's
Oh
going
shit! Yeah, we're doing that still. Aren't we?
I might be.
How is the booze, Emery?
It is.
Good beer, apparently.
The beer is amazing. I don't know how they did it, but they like you drink it and it's like, ooh, that's sweet. And then the aftertaste isn't a beer aftertaste. It is like chocolate peanut butter aftertaste.
Oh shit.
Or like
Yeah.
a mimosa or like fucking like fruit juice.
Yeah, it's like am I drinking alcohol? But yeah, no, you're definitely drinking alcohol. Like it is a beer. It is a brewed thing, but it is so smooth though. Ooh, it's so good.
We need to
Emery
get
might
some of
be
this,
a little tipsy.
we need to get some of this for Gen Con.
Did you shotgun one?
No, I was drinking another sour ale before. And then Bethany felt bad, so she gave me one of her other ones, her blueberry ones. And that's really good too.
I didn't feel bad.
She
I
felt
was-
bad for drinking the chunk
He was
and not
being
sharing it.
I did share it, and I
You
didn't
did.
feel bad.
Okay, but you still let me have your blueberry.
I did because I love you.
Yeah, it's very nice. Thank you.
Because I got enough to share with you. I'm just a bitch, and you can't have my chunk.
Or your hydras. But anyway, we're still doing a game, right?
Well, I don't know if we are. You were like, oh, what were we doing? And then more beer. All right, everybody's here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you guys have been in this area before. So this is the reception hall for the East Haven Town Hall. So I'll give you some more details since we haven't really fleshed this out much. So this area is full of oil paintings depicting various life in East Haven, including a very large painting of the town itself on the north wall. On the south wall is a 5-foot-long stuffed knucklehead trout. It has a wooden plaque bears and a copper engraving. It says Big Nuck, caught by East Haven fishers during the summer of 1479. So the door to the right here is one you've been into before. So that was where you met with the town guard. So that is pretty much as far as you guys have seen in this area. There's a guards are standing outside, and there's a young woman in here. Ah, I think you were here yesterday. What can we do for you?
Could we get a tour of the town hall?
Tour? Oh. I mean, there's not too much here, but I mean, first level, sure. The rest of it's fairly administrative, and unless you need to go to the library, that's the only other thing. But
No, I
come on.
definitely need to go to the library.
Oh, you do.
I do.
Okay. Library it is then.
Keep an eye peeled for a
Figurehead.
figurehead. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so you guys can navigate through here. So this is the speaker area. Next room here.
Beautiful.
You guys see, she's like, this is probably our most popular area. What you see here is looks like a figurehead.
Hmm.
How big is the
Um,
figurehead, would you say?
About 10 feet tall.
Oh, damn.
So as you guys are looking at it, you see probably more than you've bargained for. This here. Low burning lanterns cast a gentle glow upon a tall black object in the center of this room. Although one could mistake it for a statue, it's obviously a figurehead of a ship carved into the likeness of a winged demon. It stands about 10 feet tall. Shards of wood jut out from the back points where the figurehead once attached to the hull of a ship. But surprisingly, lashed to the figurehead with rope is a scrawny-looking woman who is dripping wet, with long white hair hanging over her face, obscuring it.
Like a real woman, or is it made of wood?
It looks like a real woman, and you're watching as water is dripping onto the ground.
And the lady that's giving us the tour,
She's like, yeah, they pulled this figurehead out. Oh, what was it, 6 months or so ago?
but what about the lady tied to it?
Pardon, what lady?
The one right there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
Whoa.
So I also need those of you here. Go ahead and make an intelligence check or history. Oh my god! There we go. All right, I know. Woo.
Hey, what a streak!
I rolled a
That's not
3
good.
2 times in a row. Yay.
Amazing. Well, luckily, hard root. Detail is something you've always prided yourself on. The material that this is made out of looks very familiar to you.
Hmm.
It looks
Wood.
like a same material that you have discovered in one of the Dwegar camps that you raided.
Hmm.
On the leader's desk was small chunks of this similar black crystal-like material.
It was like obsidian, wasn't it?
It did look like obsidian, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to touch the lady.
Okay.
Do we need to call HR?
Appropriately. Be like, hello.
As you get close, like you're reaching out your hand to go ahead and touch her, she bursts out in a intense scream. All of you kind of plug your ears. The woman that's giving the tour doesn't seem to be reacting at all. And she kind of rips free of her bonds and lunges at Hardroot.
Oh, lordy. I'm gonna die.
Oh no, it's fine. This is fine. It's all fine here. For initiative.
Can I play her the same song I played her in the seance?
We'll see on your turn what you would like to do.
All right.
Eric, go ahead and roll for your initiative. There we go. Awesome. All right. Caught by surprise, Hardroot, this ghost woman as she appeared, her hair looks white, almost like it's flowing, like she's underwater, and she's gonna reach out and try to touch you.
Oh no. Nope.
That's amazing. You, not trusting him anything, are able to back away and prevent her from giving her this loving touch. All right. Mara, you're up.
Does this ghostly figure look like the lady that was described to us? I guess she
It
looks like.
sounds pretty damn close, yes.
Okay. And the figure thing that she was next to. I don't want to attack her. I'm curious.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna walk around her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna come over here, and I would like to check out the statue. Like,
Okay. Go ahead and give me a history check with advantage.
I'm not very smart. Is it stone?
It technically is in a way. Yeah.
You did give me advantage. That would be
I
the
did.
advantage.
Well, I gave you advantage for a different reason.
Okay. I can't quadruple advantage, so that's okay.
Sadly, no, you cannot.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's my turn because I don't want to hit her. I'm curious about what's happening.
You are not quite sure exactly what's happening. This figurehead does look like a demon of sorts, but you're not sure what kind or anything about this material.
Would I know
You
what kind
have
of
more
stone it is?
questions than answers. What?
Would I know what kind of stone it is at least?
It is nothing that appears to be natural to you. You've been in the mines for a long time.
Okay.
Anything
I'm
else?
gonna yell that out for everybody. And let them know that this is not natural stone. I don't know what this is. And that'll be
Okay.
my.
All right.
Why would they have a stone figurehead? Was the whole boat made out of rock?
Great question. You gonna ask the lady in here, or are you just asking like out loud?
I'm just asking out loud.
Good questions. All right. What would you like to do?
Who?
Talk is up.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
I thought I rolled shit.
You rolled better than most everybody else.
I rolled
That's,
more.
I thought you were saying something. I thought you knew you're up. My bad. Yeah,
Oh, no,
you-
no, no. I thought. So she tried to grab him.
Yes,
She tried to grab me, yeah.
in a bad way.
Back up and try and shoot her with my crossbow. Bad touch.
Oh, yeah, that hits. One roll for damage.
Oh, she's adjacent.
She is.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. Fuck yeah, 6. Fucking big dick.
Huge.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. She appears to be. You can see as your bolt shot out, it kind of slowed down. It felt like it hit her, but I don't know if you've ever fought a ghost before. All right, Garm, what would you like to do?
I'll try to shoot as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to mark it first, I guess.
Oh. All right.
It's weird.
Oh, what? I'm confused. What's going on here?
I'll do non-sharpshooter.
Wait, what is going on here?
What?
On sharpshooter,
Oh.
remembering your hunter's mark first.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, that hits.
there you go.
Anything else from you?
That would be it.
Right. Hard route.
Okay. I will. I will say, be at peace or go rest. And, where is it?
Hardroot's trying to be a priest since there aren't any churches around here.
I'm a cleric.
Oh, that's true. I was-
That's pretty priesty.
I
I'm
thought you were a
trying-
druid.
I am a druid. I'm a druid.
Oh, you're a druid cleric.
Yeah. And I'm gonna cast a spell.
You do your priestly thing then, man. You got this.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh
yeah!
my god.
Nice.
Oh boy. Uh-huh. Yeah, that hits. Wow.
Ha!
Oh my god.
39
God.
radiant damage as I exercise the spirit.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. With one final scream, she just bursts and disappears. Good lord. All right. That's
Did she take like double damage from radiant or something?
she didn't take resistant damage. She took
Oh.
normal damage to it. Everything else she's resistant to, but oh,
Nice. I'll
Wow,
say
that's-
I'll say like a badass saloon quote or
Hand of
something.
God.
Yeah.
You mean the hand of salute?
Yeah.
the woman that's giving you the tour, she's like, what is going on?
Nothing, dear lady. Don't pay any attention. Please continue.
Just watch us fire two
She-
arrows into.
Into nothing, and then a burst of like radiant light, and then everybody just kind of relaxed. Well, recently, this was pulled out of the lake. there's some people that use some pretty advanced magic to pull it out. This thing's awfully heavy. The speaker wanted to keep it here and hidden, protected. I don't know all the details as of why, but he wanted to keep everyone away from it. He thinks it's bad luck or some sort.
I don't think it shall be bad luck any longer.
Uh,
I'll do a little cleansing.
hard root. Yeah. Here, do you have to roll for this?
What's that?
Let me check something real quick. Okay. That'd be a spell. Okay.
Oh,
how are you gonna try to?
huh?
What? How are
I
you gonna try to
have a
cleanse it?
spell. I have a spell. I learned it.
Uh-huh.
It's ceremony.
Oh.
I can do an atonement, bless water, a coming of age, dedication, funeral rites, or a wedding.
Interesting.
Do pop some funeral rites on her?
Are you gonna get married to her?
Oh, it's on a corpse. Oh, it makes a corpse not able to become undead by any
Um,
means short of a wish.
Really wish this corpse was undead.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, what were you going to say?
With your crit, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
I'm not smart.
Not too smart. You notice that when you had that burst of radiant damage, this thing seemed to repel some of it.
Ooh. This is a bad statue. Unholy statue.
You have a good feeling this is desecrated.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
desecrated. Are there any fluids on it?
Whoa.
Not yet. The area around where the woman was is dry now.
My paladin would have been so
So-
happy he could have used fucking his thing. He'd been so happy.
Yeah. The consecrate area or whatever it was.
Any other questions?
I will tell the lady that I believe it is true this statue is cursed. It is desecrated. And it
No.
needs to be removed from this area immediately, or evil spirits will inhabit
Oh.
this place.
Oh my.
The one we just fought.
I'll go get the speaker now. And she kind of runs off through the doorway. Actually in this direction.
How heavy is this thing?
Very.
So I probably can't just pick it up and run with it.
Yeah, probably not. Just well over 500 pounds.
Oh,
Probably double that. It's a heavy, dense piece of stone, or whatever
can
material
anybody
that
shrink
is.
this thing?
Do what?
Does anybody have like a shrinking spell?
Good idea, but no, I do not.
Yeah, so yeah, whatever this weird material is similar to what you've seen before that the Dwegar were hunting for. Yeah. Right. What would you guys like to do while she's running off to get the speaker?
I mean, I was thinking about just swiping this thing, but
Did we get a
Break it.
bag of holding?
No, we
I
got
don't
a
think-
furry bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you have a-
furry bag.
Yeah, you have a bag of critters. few moments later, you see a man that you have recognized before. He was at the burning. Ah, I see you are interested in this jewel that we have here. My name is Speaker Deneth Whalen. I run East Haven.
Hello,
This
Speaker.
thing is a bane to me.
I can understand why. It is cursed, a desecrated object.
I am not a pious man, but I do believe you. We've had some people go quite mad after touching this material. I tried to keep it here to keep an eye on it, and apparently our young tour guide wasn't keeping a sharp enough eye. No one here touched it, correct?
Oh, we didn't actually touch it.
We didn't
No,
touch
none
it.
of you
We
touched
just
it.
looked at it with our eye.
No, but I have reason to believe that it should be taken from here and put back into its rightful place.
I completely agree. Now, how that's going to happen, I don't quite know yet.
Well,
You have ideas?
do you have a sled?
That can support this weight? Not that I'm aware. To be honest,
How did it get here?
there was some. You're looking around, and as you're noticing, there's some cranes and hoists that it looks like they use it to move around a little bit. We had some visitors multiple months ago. They used some kind of high-level magic that allowed it to just make this thing just hover. It made it seem really easy to get in place. Little did I know that it was quite an impressive feat that they accomplished, and it is now stuck here. I thought about destroying it, but I have no idea what that will do.
Yes, I wouldn't suggest that.
So, until we can figure out what, we've been keeping a guard on it. Oh, are you all new here? Are you the ones that the captain has mentioned?
Perhaps. What has the captain said?
He said that there was this brave group of adventurers that found out what happened to the lost fishermen.
Ah, yes, indeed, that is us.
Ah. Well, Imdra said very nice things about you all.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Thank you.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well,
You felt
at the moment, I would like to take this statue, this figurehead, back to its rightful place. If you could think of some way for us to do that, great. I gotta go pee.
Oh, it's out back.
Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna go pee.
I have yet to figure out why. So if you can all come up with some good ideas, by all means. She mentioned library. Were you all interested in the library?
I guess, yeah.
He walks through you guys, not through you, walks with you up 2 flights of stairs on the 3rd floor. And let me go ahead and show this pathway here. Make my square bigger. So you guys travel up to this area over here. So this is the second level. You could actually stand up here and look down onto the statue. And this is kind of eye level with all the crane stuff. And then up here in this location here is actually the library,
Oh, okay.
which is right there. This is the library.
Mirik wants to start looking through the books to see if she sees anything that might help them move this.
Absolutely. All right. Okay. Everyone, go give me a perception check.
I wander back in.
We're in
Thank
the
you.
library looking around through books.
Perception check.
Ah,
Man, Merrick,
where did I go? Oh.
Mirik's like, we will find something.
got some amazing rolls here.
I know. Not Mirik, but
Not Merrick, no. Merrick's balancing out the rest of them. You guys spend about 15 minutes through here scouting through the books, looking for anything that's interesting. A couple items would pop up. You guys place them on a table nearby until you discover something that doesn't really fit with the rest of the books here. You find one that has red leather cover and yellow pages. The edges of the pages are stained with what appears to be dried blood. When you open up the book, it looks like it's a poetry anthology.
Poetry.
are there any poems that appear to be connected to our situation?
Make
I'm gonna-
a performance check.
I'm gonna share whatever I see with Mirik.
Okay. So looking at the documentation, looking at the poems, you guys start to go through them. You're like, okay, these aren't bad. And you notice about a third of the way through the book, they start to repeat again. Seems quite odd.
Would Mirik understand at all why they may be repeating?
You don't know. You've never seen a book of song or stories that just repeated partway through it. And you like flip through like the front part of the pages in the section we are on now. It looks uncomfortably identical. Like there's no deviation in the writing on the book. It's the exact
I'm using
same.
identify on this bitch.
Oh shit. Okay. Merrick, you cast identify. This appears to be a spell book that is hidden with illusory script. So you can't read what's in it until that illusory script either fades or is counteracted. But it likely looks like a book of magical potential. As you're flipping through the pages, you see different classes of magic. You can deduce this is most likely a book of spells.
I'm going to relay that information to everyone and let them know that there is clearly something covered up in here.
Like what?
Probably some more spells that whoever cast this original spell didn't want others to know.
Okay. Ooh, like what?
I don't have the right spell to take it away.
The arcane is not my area of expertise. I apologize.
I shoot bow.
I shoot
None of-
bow.
None
Yep.
of
Is there
these
like
mine.
Sorry, Bard. You're it.
is there like a glossary that they forgot to cover up?
There is not. Make an Arcana check for me.
I don't have high arcana.
Is there any stone anywhere? I can't help.
There's not. Merrick, this whatever spell this is seems awfully familiar to you. Most likely in your training, you have encountered it before, but you cannot recall any details of it at this time. You can always try again tomorrow.
Alrighty. Do we know of anybody else in the town that has arcane training that potentially could remove this spell for us?
No one you have met yet. There are likely some at Burn Shander. There's some fairly interesting magic users there. You could always ask around looking for someone who can help with that.
So we think Burnshander is our best bet.
Probably your best bet. Burn Shander, maybe Targos, but
Well, can we ask him if we can take the book?
Yeah, actually the speaker now. He's like, yeah, I don't see an issue. You're all trustworthy. This is one of those, as you can see by the condition, one of the items that was taken off that wizard before he was dispatched.
Was burned up.
It's a questionably alive wizard.
Can we compare this to the one lady's spellbook?
Sure. Her spellbook actually, you could actually see the magical symbols on it that make up a spell. This one is still hidden behind something.
Okay, so there's
but they identify identically for the most part. So Merrick's fairly sure, because I think Merrick identified that one as well. That this is definitely that.
but different.
maybe tomorrow. Better luck.
Okay. Well, that still doesn't tell us how to move the statue.
It does not. So, how would you like to proceed?
Well, can we have this guy make sure that there's nobody that can get into this place?
We can do our best.
Okay. Well,
We've been having our guards stand out to make sure that no one comes by.
Well, and does it
Other than today.
seem like that lady's gonna come back? Would I think that lady would come back?
The young one?
Yeah, the tied up one.
Oh, no. You are fairly confident that you have removed her tie that was
Ah,
keeping her here.
okay.
So
I
she
check
is
out the
no
statue
longer
more.
something that you need to worry about.
Can I check out the statue more thoroughly now that we don't have to worry about sneaking around?
Sure.
and
How would you like to do it?
ladies? Can I cast Identify on the statue? Oh, I have to touch it.
You touch it.
I'm gonna touch it.
With your tongue?
No.
I was just asking.
I mean, that's a valid question.
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
like touch it as much as I need to identify.
Okay. All right. Can you? Go ahead and give me a charisma save for me.
Yep.
You're probably the right person to be touching this.
Unless
break
I
that roll
roll like
streak.
I've been rolling. I mean, that's not as bad.
Um,
I still didn't pass though, did I?
so you touch this surface. At first it feels cold, but the longer you touch it as part of your casting, the temperature seems to shift, and it almost feels like part of the energy of your spell is being pulled into this material. But
Interesting.
you're able to identify it.
Oh shit. What do I identify?
So this crystalline material is not natural to here.
What
It
do you mean
looks
by
like
here?
it looks like this is something that can be used to create items that can also easily be infused with magical energy, but this one has been already filled with something else. You feel like this material could be, if you can find material that is not potentially corrupted, you could probably do some pretty impressive things with it. But this one is definitely doesn't feel good. As you released your hand, you feel immediately better.
Does the crystal appear to be man-made
It
in
is
some
not.
way?
It is not man-made.
So not from here, but not man-made. I tell the crew what I've learned about this crystal. Mirik feels this is real bad. Real bad.
I
And-
agree.
And you guys, I mean, this chunk appears to have been, I guess, with Mara's ability, has been carved out of a very large piece of whatever this material is. So the material itself is not man-made. The figurehead is. But if this chunk is huge compared
Are
to the
there
little bits you've seen. And
Are
looking
there
at this statue, there's no signs that other pieces are broken off, so it doesn't appear to be like those other shards you found came from this statue.
does there appear to be any like little sections that we could break off to see what happens when you break it?
You can do whatever you'd like.
I would not do that. You don't want to release whatever evil magic
I'm
is
gonna do it.
in there.
I find like a little piece on the statue and like launch one of my rocks at it to like thwack it off. There.
Gonna whack off the statue.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack for me.
Just closed my. Does it matter what kind of attack?
Yes. I'm not gonna tell you which. This will be fun.
Okay. First, I'm gonna forget the pebble. I'm gonna shoot Starry Wisp at it.
Okay. You cast a spell at this material, and it appears to just eat your spell.
I don't really have anything to hit it with.
It's almost like you cast these starry wisps, and it looks like it should hit, but it looks like it kind of gets pulled into darkness and then fade, almost like they're, I don't know. It's a very surreal
I'm gonna
thing
take
you have.
one of my daggers then
Okay.
and smack it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay. You take a very powerful swing, jab at this. You are able to nick it just barely as a small little shiver or sliver of this black material is removed from this figurehead. It looks to be about 2 inches long and almost like razor blade thin.
I want to touch the little shard. Does it feel as evil as the statue as a whole?
Make a charisma save.
Hardroot is probably like shitting himself. I'm
I
sorry, Hardroot.
told you not to. Told you not to. Did it anyway. It's okay.
Yes, it feels the same way that the other one does. It feels like an initial cold, and then you feel this feeling of wrong as you're holding on to it. That feeling doesn't go away until you release this piece.
Merrick learned that breaking the statue does not take away the evil.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that piece?
If I like wrap it up and put it in my bag, do I still feel the badness?
You wrap it up? No, you don't feel any badness.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to carry that around with us. It's bad. Bad news bears. That's what that is.
See what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Like-
I shove it into my arm.
Lick it.
Say that again.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Oh,
What if somebody were to lick?
what if you're gonna do it? Let me know.
I'm not gonna lick it. I don't like any of this.
As you guys are just kind of hanging around, you guys just notice that there's guards just constantly keep an eye out for you. They're not bothering you, but they're just observing what you're doing.
I don't know, but somebody else wants to lick.
Do you have any like purify spells or anything like that? Cleric Hardroot?
Nope. Nope. I don't have consecrate or anything like that. It's too high level.
Cleric you are,
Yeah.
says the bard who only has healing spells primarily.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do now? You've kind of explored the library, investigated this material. You don't know how to get it out, other than potentially you learned you can break it.
Yeah.
I'll like push the sliver under the statue or something so nobody else accidentally steps on it, since Hardroot feels so strongly about me taking it with us.
Imagine Merrick wraps it up in a cloth and goes to put it in the bag, and you see those cold, piercing eyes of Hardroot just watching.
Mm.
So, where does your adventure take you now? It's still fairly early in the morning.
Well,
You guys like to explore?
can't it be really no point in going to the boat?
Unless a tiny sliver of it
Well,
counts.
So there are two boats you've heard of.
The frozen boat.
There was a frozen boat, and then there was the boat that sank in the lake.
Yeah, she just said to take the statue back to the water, not to the frozen boat.
This statue is likely from the one in the lake. The one that you pulled a treasure chest or had a treasure chest provided to you from a sweet old lady.
Is there any way
Definitely
to
not a
contact
hag.
the hag again?
Is there what?
Is there any way to contact the hag again?
Never know.
Or
You
she-
can always try. You don't know of any way right now.
I want to go to the lake and sing her a song.
She's not gonna come back.
You don't know
Why?
that?
I do know that. She's not gonna come back. I wouldn't come.
Who knows, Merrick? Maybe in your dreams you'll talk to her. So,
Actually, could we take the shard to the seance and see what happens?
there's not a seance until potentially later tonight.
Oh, okay. You know what? Screw you, Hardroot. I'm taking the shard.
Merrick puts the shard under the statue. Hardroot turns around. Merrick pulls the shard from the statue.
It stuffs it in my back.
Okay.
Sure you don't want to stuff it in your mouth? It's a very
Nope.
good hiding spot.
I do not want to eat it. I have no desire.
So, current open items. So, you had the missing mead, a good mead. You had the sightings of the big wolves in Dugan's Hole. You had heard rumors about somebody at the prison at Revel's End, which is quite far away. You heard someone talking about a tower that the wizard wasn't interested in, and Garm has a good eye as to what that person looks like, should you want to find more information. There was a strange thing that fell from the sky somewhere. You've heard rumors of somewhere in the mountains. And rumors of that frozen ship. Or you can do something completely different.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Anything sound fun?
I keep saying what I want to do. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if you're in East Haven right now, if you wanted to get more information about the location of that tower, it would be a good time to do that now. So at least you know where. But other than that, everything is appears to be out of town.
So the guys that moved this thing here to begin with, weren't they? You said they were a bunch of arcane bros?
Yeah, you got the impression that they were fairly powerful people.
I think that was
Anyone give me an Arcana check?
I will try again. Eh. That's better than the last one.
You've heard of spells that could possibly move heavy things, but right now they're out of your ability.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm either for. Brain shut off.
There's two of those things that kind of are connected to that wizard that disappeared. The other ones don't appear to be related. Oh, and then there's also the rumor of a demonic cult in a town.
Oh yeah.
Well, how about this? Can't do too much until we figure out what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to think about it, we can lead off with that next time. If that's something that you guys are open to.
Yeah, I mean, hard route. I feel like I'm kind of directing everything, so I won't just letting everybody else decide.
You're doing something really dumb.
You don't know that.
No,
I mean-
when Merrick's
I mean-
doing something dumb is when Hardroot's
mean-
not directing it.
Yeah, but of all the things that you guys have open to you,
What about the demonic like gathering that's in town since we're already here?
That's in the other town.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not in this town. My bad.
I'm going back to review the synopsis that you sent us.
yeah, go back and look at
Bethany's
that.
doing her homework.
I mean, so I guess if it were up to me, if I'm having to say, then we need to find a way to get the boat thing into the lake. But to do that, we need to translate this book, and we don't think that there's no people in Dugan's Hole or Goldmead that could do that, right?
I think we need
Right, yeah.
area.
Yeah, we need to track down the Arcane Brotherhood. So I would say maybe we check around for information about this buried mage tower and
Okay.
this Arcane Brotherhood. Then we try and get this book translated, and then we figure out how to dispel whatever curse or whatever's on this figurehead.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Garm, go ahead and make a survival check. See if you can track down that guy.
Okay.
Garn, go fetch.
Fetch man.
Go get it.
Oopsies.
Garn,
Horrible.
Fetch better.
good boy, Garn.
He's actually
Oh.
an old army friend of mine.
Yeah, Garm, you walk outside of the town hall, and you see that guy right outside. He's just there.
Oh shit.
Looks like he's walking down the street.
This was the guy that had the new location of the hidden or the underground.
Yeah,
Tower,
the tower. Yeah, the tower that burning wizard was apparently rumored was interested in.
Okay. We'll go grill him.
As you're walking up, he kind of looks over. Ah, friend.
Hey, bud.
Are you here to make a purchase?
I would be, yes.
Wonderful. So, what are you offering?
Maybe a piece of gold for some valuable information.
One piece.
Yeah, one, and then we'll see where that goes from there.
Fair.
What do you know of this underground tower?
Well, it's hidden somewhere out in the snow. Somewhere, I don't know, east, northeast of here, out and away from any roads to get to it.
Oh, come
Kind
on.
of buried underneath the snow that makes it super hard to find.
I'm gonna put another gold coin on the table. Something more than that, surely.
Heard it could theoretically have vast amounts of wealth in it. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Hmm.
Can I help him? Or is he on his
So-
own for this?
No, you can walk up behind him. So Mira walks up, joins the conversation to this other guy. Well, hello there. You looking for information as well?
Yes.
You know, information's not cheap.
I think to benefit your town, you would be willing to share a little extra with us, along with
Oh.
Garm's gold.
My information does not benefit the town, that's for sure.
I don't think this guy is much interested in this town. I think he's just interested in
Yeah,
himself.
no, he just happens to be around.
Listen, I gotta make a living just like everybody else does. I don't have the skills you guys have, but what I do have is for sale. I'll tell you what. If you'd like, I can take you there directly. 20 gold. One-way trip. I'll walk you there myself.
That definitely sounds like he's gonna murder us.
I'm okay with
10 gold, and you don't need to go with us.
You know, it's a hard bargain. Gotta hold his hand out.
I'm hard.
And you tell us everything that you know.
Everything in general, or everything about this place
Everything
that you're
about this
going?
place that we're going to.
Write down your greatest fears.
Wow. Do you have a map?
Yes.
So he kind of walks over to a nearby barrel. And opens up your map. You see him kind of take a couple measurements, looking at a few different objects, kind of measuring off a peak, measuring off some natural depressions or something. He reveals an area on your map. Too big. A smaller area on your map.
I mean, we could take the bigger area.
Big area, do you? You guys can see the little icons on the map, right?
The little pockets.
Should be an actual icon or something.
I see like little X's and little.
Oh no,
icons.
really?
Yeah.
I don't see
Well,
anything else though.
fascinating.
Here, I can take a screenshot.
It says you should have ability to view. But now. Things magically show up now.
No.
Don't see anything different.
Nope. I even reloaded.
Hell damn it. Okay. I'll work on that later. But I'll go ahead and mark those spots. So there is the obelisk. Let's go.
Away.
Let go. Like sticky spaghetti. Like I don't know what I'm doing. You see that?
See a square.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm going to work on getting these viewable to you guys later so you can actually click on them and see what all the points of interest are. But right here is where this gentleman marks on your map where there is a tower. So when I say tower, gotta have an open mind. Appears to be buried of some sorts. It is hard to find. Entrance is probably under the snow, but it is there, I promise. And he kind of looks at you guys. It's like, I know well enough not to sell my falsehoods. I'm pretty sure you can find me if I end up lying to you.
Oh, you have a very memorable face. I won't forget it.
Obviously, it took you no time at all to find me.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you do change your mind, wish to, need a guide, how to find me.
What do you do for work? Are you just a guide?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just fish.
Fisherman, huh?
Yeah, sometimes you're out in the lakes, people start chatting. Never know what you can find.
It's true. You ever heard any wizards about other than that one wizard that we saw get murdered?
Other wizards. I can't say that I have. After that one met an unfortunate end, I don't think people want to broadcast too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, thanks for your time, bud.
Hey, I'm glad to help. You just fed me for a couple weeks.
Let's spend it well.
You know I won't. And kind of grabs his sack and kind of walks off.
Nice. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to go out to that.
Head out to the
underground-
spire. So yeah, because both of those are pretty far out.
Yeah. Yeah, or we could go over to I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
There is no wrong choice if anything sounds interesting or exciting. That's really right now it's kind of open.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is the part where it gets a little bit challenging because there's no rails, there's no road.
Yeah.
It's just basically you guys exploring a variety of things and learning more about what's going on and bits and pieces here or there. So if something just sounds fun, would you want to? The spire thing is more like a dungeon. The pirate ship is like a pirate ship. I mean, like obviously out of game, just give you guys an idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
You guys
I
go in
guess
dungeon?
I think that from Hardroot's perspective, he wants to find more information, so he would be more apt to go to the underground spire, arcane brotherhood, maybe wizard looking thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go wherever everybody else wants to go.
That sounds
Well,
fine
you
with
do
me.
know that that guy who got burnt was tied to an arcane brotherhood. So logically, if you're focused on more about the brotherhood, that the spire there would be a way to go, and then the other one would be the pretty much the jail on the full other side of the map up
Yeah.
here would be another way to go.
Yeah, I'd say let's maybe head towards the underground tower and see what that's all about. See if we can find some more information, because maybe
Okay.
we can find somebody and strong arm them into translating this book for us.
Yeah.
Or we could take our cauldron and get a wagon and make a food truck and then just go from
Yeah.
town to town.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just gonna earn coin and just travel
Yep.
around. You'd be gypsies. I mean, that's
Yep,
option.
Hardroot soup and subs.
I mean, I can already cast good berries, so the cauldron's really not that big of a deal to me.
So you could
Well, that's
make
why we use
berry
it to make
soup.
money.
That's true. That's true.
Hardroot's twig and berries.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Come gobble
All right.
Oh, God.
Everybody good with
Say,
checking that
"Come
out?
gobble it up."
You know?
That's like his tagline.
Jesus.
Hardroot's twig and berries. Come gobble it up.
That's gonna stick. All right, so everybody's good with that. Anybody have any issues? I will go ahead and get that prepped because
Sounds good
out
to
of
me.
the 5 things I prepped, that one wasn't it. So,
Oh,
I do have good news. You're all now level 4.
Oh,
yay.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
I don't know how to get these things show up on the map. How frustrating. I have to do some research. Okay. All right. So next time we will plan on have your level 4s ready. You guys just woke up, so I'm not gonna make you have to sleep again. So we'll just start with you guys at 4 as you head out of East Haven, heading towards that weird wizards tower.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Thank you.